Who's there? It's just me, Stolf with T-Ravis, back with a game show.
Welcome to What's Wrong With That Picture, America's least favorite game show. I'm your host, Elliot Pricklepants. Today, we have three lovely contestants with us, and we're going to be playing What's Wrong With That Picture.
What's wrong with that picture is you're in it.
What's wrong with this picture? We're going to ask Mr. Prickle Shorts.
Well, it seems that it's supposed to be a three-way, but I only count two camels.
Children watch this show, sir. Now we're on to Mr. Dennison.
Again, there's two things wrong with this picture.
Of course.
Namely, there's two humps too many.
You're a clown. Now we move on to Mr. Johnson Jr. What do you have to say?
Thank you, Mr. Picklepants. I am actually an expert in camel traveling. And I see that there's two camels traveling together. You know, camels only travel in odd numbers.
Good answer. Good
I do
answer.
not think such. Oh, we have a mysterious man in the back. What do you have to say, sir?
That is because sand people always traveled in single file in order to hide their numbers.
Get this man off the set and we're going to saw security immediately for our next picture. Mr. Johnson, we're going to ask you first. What's wrong with that picture?
Well, thank you, Mr. Picklepants. I noticed that they put an American flag up there, but didn't they realize that they're not in America? This is the moon.
That is incorrect. That's one of the worst answers I've ever heard. We're going on to Mr. Elliott.
Thank you, Mr. Hawaiian Shirt Man. You see, there's two things wrong with this picture. Namely, what they've done here is actually filmed on the moon and not a film set in Wyoming, which we all know is where the moon landing took place. Secondly, they forgot that there's indeed 41 stars on the American flag and not 50. I can't believe that they put 50 stars on that flag. Disgraceful.
You sir are deranged. Now we're up to Mr. Buoyancy. What do you think the answer is?
Well, it seems that they totally just remembered they forgot to like and subscribe to Stuff with T-Ravis and turn on the notification bell.
That's true. Everyone should subscribe to Stuff with T-Ravis, but that is incorrect. Those are some bad answers. Let's go on to our next picture. We're on to our third picture, and now we're going to ask Mr. Johnson III. What do you think is wrong with this picture?
Well, Mr. Honorable Pricklepants, I got an answer for you. Unfortunately, that computer has a virus, and that virus is HPV.
I do not think that's true. Now, Mr. Bob Barker, what do you think the answer to this picture is?
They didn't spay and neuter their pets. Wait, I know. Give me another shot. There's always two things wrong.
The doubt. You've got
The second thing is, who has a wired mouse, a landline, and a laptop that's like that bulky? We all know that's not new tech, and that printer looks like your grandmother might have made it in the 70s.
Must be a boomer. Okay, Mr. Kawasaka, what is your answer, sir?
Well, obviously Kevin Bacon is reading on the line, and they're not picking it up because they don't know who Kevin Bacon is.
Everyone knows who Kevin Bacon is. That is ridiculous. We're on to picture number 4, where the prize is $5 million, because I don't think they can get any of these right based on what we've seen so far. We're going to our first contestant, Mr. Johnson IV. What do you think's wrong?
Obviously, there's nobody with a crowbar in the background ready to take out her niece. Like this poor gentleman who had a very unfortunate accident.
It looks like he is having a better time than our viewers watching at home. So we're going to go on to Mr. Buzzsaw. What is your answer, sir?
All right. There's kind of just one thing wrong with this picture. First time you guys have done this, so I don't know what's up with that. But we all know from the last picture that it's June 31st, which is the dead of summer, and she's wearing winter clothes. That right there is a deranged woman.
These pictures are not connected. It is not the what's wrong with this picture.
You're not connected.
Universe, unfortunately. And now we'll go to Mr. LeBron James. What do you think the answer is on this one?
I'm actually feeling pretty confident about this, Bob.
Not my name.
It seems... Oh, sorry, Jim. It seems that there's two things wrong with this. One, everything is upside down. And two, the fishes are frozen in the ice. How no one can get a kayak out there? Like, it's just wrong.
I want to say that Upside Down has scrambled his brain, but I think it's somehow better than it was earlier. This has been What's Wrong With That Picture. I hope you've had just as a horrible time as I have. I hope I get to post Who Wants to Be a Millionaire one day. Thank you.
And that's all for Stuff with T-Ravis. Hope you liked the video, hope you like and subscribe, and see you next time.